You're welcome back. Time for Joy News Interactive, and Mapitso joins me with an interesting topic.
Okay, all right. Before that, you know how to join the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or Joy News on TV. Send us a WhatsApp message on 055-815-7074. Now, Raps, what do you look for in a man? Is it personality, good looks, intelligence? Just name one thing.
It's character.
It's character.
Yeah.
All right. But do you look out for a man who has a toilet in his home?
Well, you know, I mean, cleanliness is very important for me, so yes, I would say yes.
All right. Well, the sanitation minister, Cecilia Dapa, says if you are marrying and the man doesn't have a toilet in the home, please don't agree.
When your facility breaks down, meaning your toilet facility, please invest some money to maintain and reconstruct or rehabilitate. It will help all of us. We know what sanitation gives to us. Sanitation gives all of us dignity, especially we the women. So I entreat all young ladies, if you are marrying and the man doesn't have a toilet in the home, please don't agree.
All right, let's go to Facebook and see what you have been saying about that video. Some interesting comments coming up. We'll start with Ahmed, who says, to say the president is serious about the sanitation in Ghana is an insult. We all listened to the president when he was campaigning. What does she mean by the president's second term? Who told her second term is guaranteed for President Nana Addo? I can see the president appointees are shifting the goalposts and will not accept it any day.
Okay, William Blayaka also writes, you will also come to Ghana and see a different Ghana, I assure you, because I want to tell you that you are not God or Allah. Okay. Net Kweku says, 2 terms in your dreams. You have the power now and you are playing with it and dreaming of another term. Accra is dirtier than you met it.
All right, let's go to Richards, who says, from 6 months into power, as they're told, now it's 2024. Your Ayiko and Clifford says you guys will be in opposition by then. And Yao Jimpo says, I think this woman was deliberately mocking the president, perhaps because of her reshuffle. Kwame Hyson says, this woman has no plans to tackle the sanitation woes of the country and needs to be replaced with an innovative one. Let's go to Bai Jeremiah, who says, our challenge in dealing with flooding and sanitation issues in Ghana is our bad attitudes. Until we can change our attitudes towards sanitation, we should forget of any dates. All right, Janet says, during your campaign, was that what your government promised us? You, these politicians, are taking us for granted. And Believer says, do you think you'll be in power up to 2024? So now a lot of people are talking about the whole, toilet situation. Because, who goes out? Okay, for one thing for sure is that I don't go meet a person and be like, oh, I hope you have a toilet in your house. Because really, seriously.
Does anyone actually think about that?
I really don't think so.
I think it's after you meet the person, right? You get to know the person. And then, you know, you become a bit more comfortable, so you visit their homes just to see how they keep their homes. So if there's no toilet, you would wonder, where do you do the number 2?
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. But like the same government, different timelines, the deadline to making Accra the cleanest has and is drawing closer and closer. Now, as we know, the president said he would make it the cleanest city after his 4-year term. Well, it seems like the sanitation minister had other plans, and she said 2024, that's when Accra will become the cleanest city. Now, we've been asking you on the streets of Accra what your thoughts are on this.
Well, I think that maybe the president thought or thinks that within his first term of office, maybe it's achievable. And the minister thinks that, well, his first term of office is about to end and still this dream hasn't been attained. So given the second note, it can't be achieved.
I would not take any of them seriously. Looking at how they talk, this is a politically talk, and there's nothing truth about that, because the president can say he'll make sure there's good sanitation in Accra, then the minister will come and make another claim, which is not fair. But then I personally wouldn't take any of them serious, because I will see it as political talk as it goes. Everybody will come and say his or her own and go, and nobody really takes it into consideration.
I think the reason why the president made that is because of his office, where he stands. And looking at coming to the ground, so we know what the the sanitation minister said. And I can't really talk about it that much because it's political talks. We all know that.
At this point in time, we can't take any of them really serious, and for that matter, any of the ministers seriously, because government in, government out has been lying to us consistently, knowing very well that the term is not enough for them to do a particular thing, but they will tell you they will be able to do it within their term. So they shouldn't be talking about another term at all. And I still feel that it is something that can be done if government will only be committed enough to it.
I think they are just politicizing the issue. It's just maybe for their own personal interest. One term. The thing is not about terms. It's about how they are also going to rally we the people and themselves together to work towards this vision. If example like the Galamsey issue, look at what was done. It was continuous hammering on this issue that the media example and people got to see that it was a national issue. You have to fight this, and we've seen a vast positive thing done on it. And also there must be a same thing about sanitation. It must be rallied. There must even be rule or maybe a law on it that anyone who does this in making their environment.
All right, okay. So, I mean, earlier we talked about, what the sanitation minister said with regards to choosing someone to marry and toilets. So, let's bring you some of the comments on the back of that. Mami Kunedi says, hey, Madam Sanitary Inspector, some people find their loved ones in a toilet queue. And Mohammed Rabiu says, don't worry, Madam, those with toilet are all married. Those left are without jobs. Give them jobs and they will build the toilet.
All right, and Joseph Krumpa says, we have the men, and the center can't hold. No men, so now they present the woman. Oh my goodness. And Joanna says, okay, so this is unnecessary talk from the
there's one from Scaresmith who says, new proposal, baby, I have a toilet. Will you marry me?
Wow, really? All right, you know how to keep the conversation going on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. We are joining you on TV. Send us a WhatsApp message on 055 815 7074.